I don't know. I feel like
we're being watched.
You're aiming over my head, stupid farm boy. I'm wondering, though, why have you not subscribed?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the diaries. Well, this is the special Thanksgiving diaries, the Thanksgiving diaries, and today, right now, is the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm getting things ready for tomorrow, which will be when the activity actually takes place. And you're going to discover something unusual, that the diary after this one is going to be actually one that was filmed before this one. So there might be some references to, don't forget to see the Thanksgiving special diary when you've already seen it, because here it is right now. But sometimes things just don't go in order. Hey, about that rain I was talking about in the episode you haven't seen yet. It rained for about 17 minutes and 39 drops fell from the sky, and that was the whole thing. Today it is cold, little overcast, but I'm not counting on a lot of rain. Now let me tell you something before we get into Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something that happened 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. I came home from work. I turned on my computer. It ran for about, probably about 2 minutes, and then it shut off. And I thought, must have overheated again. Well, what I usually do in that situation is I turn it on, I wait for it to boot, and then I shut it down properly before I check to see what the issue was. Well, every time I turned it on, it shut itself right off. So I went, oh God, this is something serious. So I disconnected the whole thing. I set it up over here. I opened up the case. I powered it on. And by golly, that CPU fan just sat there like, it didn't do a thing. It's supposed to spin. It didn't do it. So I pulled it out. I blew it down. I cleaned it out. I cleaned out the heatsink. I put the fan back on. I plugged it back in, turned it on, and it starts going. Very noisy. You may actually be able to hear it right now. But I figured generally I do that to get the fan, because the fan will collect a lot of crud, of course. It's blowing wind in through the heat sink to cool off the CPU. But when I turned it on, it started working again like normal. It's working like normal right now. But man, oh Shevitz, was it making noise. It makes a kind of a hissing noise. And it's done that before, but I finally decided, you know what? Before I burn my computer up, I need to get a new fan. So I purchased a fan through Amazon. I used some rewards from a different credit card to pay for it. Round up cost me like $3. And it's on its way here today, the day before Thanksgiving. And I will give thanks if that sucker shows up at my front door today. Because then I'm going to replace it. It takes about 10 minutes to replace the fan, because I have to open the case, lay the computer down, pull the old fan out, disconnect it, pop the new fan in, connect it up. It's just all the little screws that you have to do that makes it take time. So that's probably going to be happening today. I doubt very much I'll put it. I might. Who knows? I doubt it though, because this is the Thanksgiving special. And so we need to get to the Thanksgiving stuff, which I will start filming tomorrow, as usual. It will be the day we will spend Thanksgiving Day together. I will be spending it on Thanksgiving Day. You will spend it whenever you watch the video. And the Thanksgiving specials, as you know, I film them, I edit them, and I post them all on the same day. So it will be close to Thanksgiving when you're seeing this right now. Me in my guitar playing shirt with the big hole up here in the collar. So anyway, so I'm not going to relay what I planned for the Thanksgiving today for this video. And it's not because I don't know what it is. I know what most of it is. I might throw in one or two other things, but it's going to be on here. So, we're at 5 minutes already, and all I've done is blather at you. So, without any further delay, and without any further cheese, delay and cheese, that's not what I use. Without any further ado, let's get going. Good morning! Welcome to Thanksgiving morning at the Darkslade household. Today is Thanksgiving Day, which is why I said Happy Thanksgiving. And I have some things planned for today, that some of which you're probably expecting to see, and some you may not. I don't know. If you've never been to Darkslade Thanksgiving, then you don't know. If you have, you probably got a pretty good idea. Yes, it's the same shirt with the same hole. No, I did not sleep in it. I just put it on this morning. So the first order of business, of course...
Shut the door! What are you trying to do? Air condition the whole neighborhood?
I think the turkey may be thawed out. There it is. Oh. It's up to the top of turkey. No, I said turkey roast, which I need to put up here, in that, right there, for the next few hours, so it has a chance to finish thawing out. But the first order of business today is, of course, breakfast. Today, I am making homemade, real, honest-to-goodness bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits with Thomas's English muffins. Here is a muffin now. And since I'm not making hash browns, I'm going to make 2 of them. Actually, I could make hash browns. I do have some. I don't like to hash my browns. I prefer that they're hashed in a bag. It just makes it easier. But I've got that. Then I've got some Canadian bacon. I'm going to require 2 eggs. Here's 1. There's 2. And I'm going to require a little butter. This is the butter I cook with. The butter I normally use for other things, I ran out of, so. And I'm going to need 1, 2 slices of American cheese. American cheese. No other will do. Now, this looks all good sitting here ready to go, but the pan is missing. So let's get the pan. My new fry pan. And I'm going to make this, and we will have breakfast. I hope you like these. And there we go. Breakfast is served. 1 for me, 1 for you. Hope you like it. Time to have breakfast. Turn on TV for a little bit. And get the day started. It's Thanksgiving Day, and I gotta run to the grocery store. How long do you suppose that's gonna take? I seem to be out of liquid refreshments. I have some milk and tap water. And the tap water here tastes like something that you clean out of your aquarium. So I'm going to run down to the store and get a liquid refreshment. I'm also going to get a snack, because it's Thanksgiving and I feel like, yeah, And I feel like having a snack. So I'm going to do that. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Make yourself comfortable. Wow, I stumbled on that word, and that wasn't even intentional. Make yourself comfortable until I get back.
One eternity later.
There are approximately 18,000 people at the grocery store, which closes at 3. It seems either everybody forgot one little thing or they decided, let's go to the grocery store and see what happens. I don't know. I got what I needed, and something fell on the floor. I've been kind of lazy today. Normally by this time of the day, I would, on Thanksgiving, I would probably be just as lazy as I am today. However, it is 2:15, and at about 3 o'clock, I'm going to go out and see if I can locate the Christmas stuff, because we got to get that underway. Christmas movie is on the docket for this evening also. Probably put on a classic like A Miracle on a Christmas Carol, or Santa Claus is falling off the roof, or something like that. Now that we know what that would be. No, probably either Christmas Carol or A Miracle on 34th Street or something like that, just to get the feeling and get things started. Because when I put the turkey on at 3 o'clock, the place is going to start smelling like the holidays. Right now it doesn't smell like much of anything because I cleaned up everything. You know, I cleaned all my dishes, I washed my dishes and all that, so it kind of smells like a dishwasher's been running. It's been overcast today, so I'm going to open the side door here and let some outside air in. And then once the turkey and the potatoes and things like that start cooking, oh, it's going to smell awfully good. So for the next 45 minutes, since I've been lazy and obviously I haven't asked you to do anything, just sit back and relax and enjoy. I said sit back and relax. You know, I recently said I was never going to say that, but I just did. And just enjoy the time for a little bit. You can take a little snooze if you want. The bookshelf is right over there behind the drum set, so go ahead and grab something if you want to read. You can put on a movie, you can put on some music, whatever it is you want to do. And then once I start the dinner and go out and get the Christmas stuff, or try to find the Christmas stuff. I didn't say I was going to yank it out. I'm going to try to find it. And I think I moved it to the front after Halloween. I'm not sure. But once we get that squared away, then we will do things that are square and away. I never really understood what squared away meant anyway.
Boxes, don't big boxes. We're going to open boxes right now.
I have a boxes. You may not think this is a boxes, but it is. It looks like a packages, but there's a boxes inside, so I know it's a boxes, you see. This is to take care of the problem I had with my PC the other day, with my computer. When I turned it on and it went Harmon, and yeah, well, I don't know if it went Harmon, but it stopped functioning. And it turned out that the CPU fan had stopped entirely. That's not a good thing. I got it working again, but you want to rely on that kind of thing. So here, it's a plain brown boxes. Well, I got to pick up in here anyway, so I'll just throw that on the floor. And I need my blade again. Just gum it. Alright. So what this should be in this boxes is not another boxes, but there we go. 2 fans. I only ordered 1, I got 2. 2 CPU fans. Now, see, the thing is this one. Most computers use a 120 millimeter fan. But on my machine, It's only a 70 millimeter fan. Well, that's good. If one goes out, I can replace it with another. This is what it looks like. Very small. Oh, that's been so nice. And it even came with a grating. The one that I have right now doesn't have one. So I can put that on there and keep some of the schmutz out of the computer. That's exciting news. I got 2 of them. How cool is that? I know it didn't say there was 2 of them in it. So let's see what it has, a little note inside. Probably says, this is the wrong pen. Operating instructions. Plug it in. Those are good instructions. Do not touch the fan blades with your fingers when the fan is working to avoid hurting your hands. I am going to go out on a limb and say this was not made in the USA. It is time to never do that again. It's time to get the dinner started. It's about almost 3:30. This is going to take about 2 hours to cook. And what I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I was going to use the roaster pan I usually use, but I thought, I'm looking up because that's where the big pots and pans are. I thought I had a square roasting pan. I'm going to go down here where the rest of the little pans are now. I thought I had a roasting pan. I could swear, and I do that a lot. I do. There it is. Oh, and down she goes. Alright, I do have one. But it's in pretty sad shape on the inside, so I'm going to clean it out first. Okay, well, I got this pan cleaned out. As good as it's going to get. It's an old steel pan, and it has seen better days, but it will work. It's got old rust stains in it. It's not rusted, but those will not come out. I have cleaned it with everything, and I've used this pan before, so I'm not too concerned. Now, right in the background, I'm moving you. Sorry. In the background right now, I have a movie playing, a Christmas movie called The Man Who Invented Christmas. I personally think it's one of the best Christmas movies in the world. I love this movie. But I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to be in here busy for at the moment. So let's get and my bird has decided, since you are putting on a movie to listen to while you're working, I'm going to go blub, 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 all over it so you can't hear it. But I have the secret to quiet him down. I'm going to put him in here with this turkey. A little squab might be nice. Anyway. So I got to go through the rigmarole of getting this started. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my flour coating recipe. You guys have seen it before. If not, I'll do a real quick, super fast concept of it. Basically, it's a small bowl of flour that you're going to dip this bad boy in, and into it you're going to put about a tablespoon and a half of Creole seasoning. Pardon me. You're going to put in some minced onion, some garlic powder, butter, and sauce, which I have, which I should have, which I thought I had, which I do have. Ha ha! There it is. Put the dry ingredients into a bowl, mix it up, coat your bird. But before you coat your bird, you want to put the Worcestershire sauce on it. And then you're going to coat your bird with the flour seasonings. And then you're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees for 2 hours. At the 1 hour mark, we will put in the potatoes. And I will show you about how I'm doing that when I get to the potatoes. So I'll show you what the turkey looks like before it gets started. After I do it. I have a question for you. You can ponder this while I make the turkey. Have you ever noticed that if you ever buy a frozen turkey that's in a bag, whether it's a turkey roast or an actual turkey, have you ever noticed that there's always a gravy bag in there to help you make the gravy? And it always has a leak. I have yet to pull out a turkey gravy package that doesn't go all over the place when you remove it. It's like it's designed that way. It's designed to leak and spill all over you while you're working. But have you noticed that? Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that? I've noticed that. There it is. It looks like a giant snowball with butter on top of it. It's not a butterball, it's a snowball. No, actually it is a butterball. Whoever cares. In any case, it's ready to go in the oven as soon as the oven says it's ready to accept this masterpiece of a mess. Here we go. Darn genius. I forgot to take out the pan that was in there. Yay! My smoke detector's gonna love this. Oh, don't look at me like that. You've done it before too, and you know. Alright, I'm going to set that for 1 hour. And then when it goes off in an hour, I'll put the potatoes in, and then 1 more hour. We'll be almost there. And that cabinet does not close all the way. Okay, remember these old candles. I got 3 of them. They're up. And I have the 2 large candy canes, which are going to go out front. I found some of the lights, but they are down there. And some of them are up here, but these are the ones you plug in. I'm trying to avoid using those. But I do have an outlet out here I can use. Oh, jeez, totally forgot about this. So that can go on the front door. And we could put the skeleton, no. So I got a few things I can do right now. Not a heck of a lot. I think tomorrow I might get more involved. Well, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, tomorrow I'll get more involved in looking for lights and stuff like that. But that will be a different day to watch. Well, the wreaths, the lights on the wreaths, I turned them on and they came on for about a billionth of a second. Then they went, oh, smoke, and disappeared. So I need batteries. And unfortunately, it's too late in the afternoon to try to go out and buy batteries. So let's say we watch a little of this film and then move on to some other thing. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I got some cookies. So if you would like, if I can get the thing open. Things don't like to open up from there, really. You want a cookie? Cool. Alright. Let's just park it and relax for a little bit. The time has come to to add to the potatoes. And I have them over here in an area that you won't see because I've got some cans I need to throw away right here, and it doesn't look good. But I will show you. Now, I'm going to tell you a very brief story. Well, a little bit. No, sorry. I hate that thing. Up until about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I guess. Might be even longer. I love russet potatoes. Love russet potatoes. You can do anything with them. And one day, I got a bag of red potatoes that were, pre-cut and had butter and garlic on them. And I thought I had gotten something else, but I figured, well, whatever. And I fell in love with these bad boys. The thing that I like about red potatoes versus russet potatoes is you don't have to skin red potatoes. The skin is light, it sometimes is crispy, it's perfect. It's part of the potato. A russet potato, the skin is like somebody wrapped an apple in a burlap sack. It's gritty, it's grimy, it's griggly, it's a bunch of things that start with GR. I love these. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut this, I'm going to dice this up, put a little butter on them, a little garlic on them, I'm going to put them in there with the turkey roast. And they're going to be amazing, just saying. And when they get close to being done, then I'm going to make some corn, and we will have our dinner. And I have an apple pie for dessert, and I have some Martinelli sparkling apple cider to liquefy it out. To liquefy it out with? No, to wash it down with. Yeah! Could liquefy it, I suppose. That'd be kind of gross. See? I told you I had a can over there. Now it's in the garbage. Ha! Okay, there's our turkey roast. And into this, add potatoes. This all around it. So, then we're going to add a little garlic powder as it blows all over the kitchen from the heat. A little bit of Cajun seasoning. And a sparkling of butter. And then back in for another hour. I just got done watching The Man Who Invented Christmas. While dinner was cooking, it still has about 20 minutes to go. Folks, if you haven't seen that movie, you really should. It is so good. It's the story of Charles Dickens. And there's a lot of points made in there that you may not recognize. Like, a lot of the way we celebrate Christmas now came from the book A Christmas Carol. The concepts, the feelings, all that kind of thing. Because at the time when that book was written, Christmas was a minor holiday. Now it's a major event. But in any case, I just got done with that. And dinner is coming along. It's going to be ready pretty soon. And I decided tonight I'm going to watch a film later, after dinner. I'm really feeling I just want to sit back and then play a game. Nothing like hack and slash and kill and shoot and bang and that kind of thing, but something like Stardew Valley or something like that. Something that's homey. I'm just feeling that way. And I know that's going against the norms, because normally when I sit down for Thanksgiving dinner, it's, you know, to watch a film. It's just you and me. And when I sit down to start dinner, it's just me. And if it's just me, I do what I want to do. And usually I want to watch a movie. Now, there is a slight possibility that could change, depending upon what football game is playing. I might watch that instead. Because it's Thanksgiving. Not Christmas yet, Thanksgiving. So I might do that. But I'll tell you one thing. The house smells so good right now. It smells like Thanksgiving. It smells like Thanksgivings of the past. It feels good. And the fact that I have an apple pie sitting in the refrigerator helps a lot too. And it's not one of those little tiny ones. It's a full-scale apple pie. My boss, or one of my bosses, bought everybody at work a pie. Apple or pumpkin, and one pecan. And he bought the whole big shaboogie. So I've got that sitting in the refrigerator waiting for me also. So there's lots of good things going on. But yeah, I just feel like playing a game this year. You know, why not? I watched a Christmas movie. It's not Thanksgiving. I mean, haven't had Thanksgiving dinner yet. So I've done that part that I normally do, and I might do it again later on tonight. Right now it's only 5:30, and dinner's going to be ready before 6. So I have plenty of time to do those other things as well. So when dinner's ready to come out, I will show it to you. I was going through some stuff in my front room, and look what I found. Yeah. And I just happen to have 3 batteries for it. Let's take it outside and add some color to my yard. Now these normally go around this pole, but I'm going to put them over here. I think I like that one. Yeah. It's not much, but it is a start. Other people have been doing it, starting today. Who am I to buck the tradition and not put out Christmas lights on Thanksgiving? Once I get my rest of my gear out and pick up some batteries, you will see some lights. And I need batteries for that thing as well. Well, here it is. It has a little flower on the tail there, but it's the proper temperature if you look at it that way. Potatoes are ready. They're going to be nice and soft and good. We're just waiting on the corn. And I had the turkey gravy packet. I'm contemplating if I'm going to use it or if everything's just going to get buttered tonight. But oh, let me tell you something about this. The meat thermometer is hot. Yeah. All right. I'm going to carve into that. And no, this is not my dinner plate. This is just for everything that's sitting. Here we go. I'll give it a slice down the middle to start. Oh, God. That is so juicy. Yep. That's good stuff. It's going on my plate now, my real plate, not that one. There it is, all ready for me. Pardon my dining room floor. I have a prime package that I need to get rid of the bag. But there it is, in all its goodness. Turkey with a little thin gravy. I made up a little something with the drippings. With potatoes, corn. My drink of choice, which is soda, but it's Thanksgiving, so... Well, it's time for Thanksgiving dinner. And that means it's time for me to get all mushy and tell you things. Things that I'm thankful for. I am thankful that I am employed. I am thankful I have a home, haunted though it might be. I'm thankful for the fact that I'm still healthy. I'm still alive. Still kicking. Still ornery. I'm thankful for my band and all the members thereof. I'm thankful for my job, my work, and my family there, as you would say. There's not a person where I work that I don't like. They're all wonderful people. I'm thankful for the hole in my shirt. I'm not really thankful for that. But I am thankful for my own family, my kids, my sisters. For those of you who don't know, my brother passed away last year. My mother passed away 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. But my sisters are still around. My oldest sister is still annoying me for my grammar, so it feels natural. There's a lot of reasons to be thankful, folks. There's a lot of reasons to be thankful. And there's a lot of reasons to be angry and irritated and depressed and blah, 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 blah. But they're not necessary. Now, I say that after going through a bout of depression. The last several weeks I've been dealing with depression, and I've recently got out of it. And it's clinical depression. It's not just the I feel lousy depression. It's possible to find all the good things that you want or that you need in life. Remember, you won't always get what you want, but you will get what you need. And what I have right now is all I need. I'm hoping that as the year goes by, the next year rather, that there'll be more color, more sparkle, more to life, that things are going to grin and things are going to be positive. Of course, if you don't want them to be positive, they won't be. I've been learning that the last several weeks. But right now, things should be okay. There's a lot of horrible things going on in the world this year, 2023. But we have to be thankful for what we do have and where we are. If you're feeling angry and depressed and what have you over what's going on overseas, that's your prerogative. But today, just sit down. Be happy you're still around. Be happy you're able to complain and gripe and moan and piss about everything. Or be happy that you can celebrate. Celebrate! I couldn't resist saying it that way. Or just enjoying life as it is. I am also, finally, I am thankful for you, my subscribers, the few that I have. I appreciate you coming out and spending Thanksgiving with me. Keeps the old man from having Thanksgiving by himself. So I appreciate you, and I am glad you're here. Whether you have subscribed or you have not subscribed, the fact that you're here and you stayed to the end, provided you did, to me, that's the most important thing. That's more important than anything else. To have people who think about you, who care about you. And I think about all of you. I do. It may sound cliche, but it's true. I may not know you, But by the same token, I know you very well. And you know me. So, happy Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up. We're going to do some stuff. We're going to have some fun this year. We're going to make it Christmassy. But for right now, see, for those beer commercials, I poured that nice and close to the glass so it didn't make any noise. I raise a toast to you in this, my haunted mansion ballroom glass. Figure, what's the point of having it if you're not going to use it? So, to all of you, happy Thanksgiving. See you soon. End of line.